Hi, my name is Dr. John Douillard, and I want to talk to you today about a phenomenal herb called Shilajit. In the Indian Materia Medica, which lists over 2,000 herbs, only one herb is actually labeled as a panacea, and it is this herb called Shilajit. New research has really excited researchers about some of the constituents and the medical benefits of this herb called Shilajit. Now, about 40 million years ago, India, the Indian continent, crashed into Asia and actually created the Himalayan mountains. And something magical happened in that process because high in the Himalayan mountains, in the summer months, a very dense biomass exudes out of the crevices in the mountain. And researchers and scientists think that the biomass from tropical forests that were compressed for millions of years in these rocks is actually what exudes out of these rocks as this herb called Shilajit. Now, it is loaded with what's called fulvic acids, not folic acids, but fulvic acids, and they are really exciting because they're really, the fulvic acids and the humic acids are actually what take a mineral or rock out of the ground and deliver it into the plant and make it bioavailable as nutrition for the plant. It actually delivers the minerals into our cells. It actually makes minerals colloidal, so they're in suspension, so we can actually deliver them into the body as nutrition. So the fulvic acids are the drivers of the nutrition in the body. And researchers have found recently that these fulvic acids in Shilajit and some of the other constituents from this condensed biomass actually deliver the energy, the nutrition, and the oxygen into the mitochondria of the cell and allows the mitochondria to deliver incredible amounts of energy from the cell. In fact, it drives nutrition into the cells so well that it actually becomes a support system to make everything else you take it with work better. This is a well-known phenomena in Ayurvedic medicine, but recently it's been studied by Western scientists to actually potentize other nutrients, like a recent study on CoQ10, a very powerful nutrient for the cardiovascular system, was increased in effectiveness by 29% when taken with Shilajit. So the Shilajit acts as this incredible driver for energy and vitality. If you're feeling like you're run down, you're tired, you're not getting the nutrition out of your food, Shilajit is an incredible delivery system for that. Plus, research on exercise has shown that people who take Shilajit actually have twice as much energy after the exercise as those who didn't take Shilajit, and those who actually exercised vigorously actually had the same energy reserve left as those who didn't exercise at all. So Shilajit seems to mitigate the stress from degenerative exercise. And that's why we called our Shilajit product Regenerate, because it literally regenerates the cell. It drives oxygen and nutrition into the cell incredibly, but it also takes free radicals out of the cell, damaging free radicals out of the cell at astonishing levels. There's been incredible research done on anxiety, on building energy and vitality, stabilizing mood, stabilizing blood pressure for diabetes, for Alzheimer's, and some really recent, very amazing unpublished studies showing that the humic acids are really on the forefront of research, showing that they are the most powerful detoxifiers for the body. This is something that Shilajit has been used for thousands of years. It's a powerful detoxifier for the body. And some studies are showing that the humic acids in Shilajit actually capsulate the heavy metals and escort them out of the body. Now, if you know, and if you watched any of my videos, I'm a big believer in before you detoxify, make sure that you have a detoxification system that works. Otherwise, you can move the toxic heavy metals from one fat cell to another and just move it around your body and, in a way, retoxify yourself. So it's very important that you rebuild your digestion and your detoxification systems. I'm all about that. Very, it's extremely important. But what Shilajit seems to do is it seems to go in, drive into the deeper part of the cell, drive energy and nutrition, release these toxic chemicals, and encapsulate them and escort them out of the body. And that's kind of pretty amazing for one herb to provide all of that, and maybe that's exactly why it is the only herb of the 2,000 in the Indian Materia Medica that is actually labeled a panacea, sometimes called the conqueror of mountains and the destroyer of weakness. And literally this herb is a phenomenal herb to know about, something that can be added to anything else you're taking and make that more effective and more potent. Please read the research on this herb and the article associated with this video, and check out my website at lifespa.com for more information. Thanks for listening. I'm Dr. John Douillard.